Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast. I'm super excited to be here.
Super excited. Number
I was
five.
gonna say, what episode is this?
We are number 5.
That is
Yes.
actually crazy. That's crazy, you guys. I'm so excited for this specific podcast because we asked you guys to send in would you rather questions for me and Julie to do. And you guys did. You guys had some really good ones too. So Julie today was at work, and I don't know what she does at work all day, you guys. I really don't.
Oh, have you ever seen those TikToks when it's like, ask your best friend what they do at work? And then when I saw it last time, I was like, I bet you if I asked Vanessa, like, what do I do for work?
I wouldn't even know.
You would be like, I don't know. She goes to an office.
I'm like, I don't know what she does. I feel like I'm always talking to her at work, and she's doing other things besides work.
Hey, don't tell my what if my manager watches this? She's kidding, okay?
Yeah,
She's kidding.
I'm
It's
just
on my
kidding.
break and on my lunch, Vanessa. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I got
Julie, and her break-in at lunch,
Mhm.
printed out a bunch of these cards, and they have your guys' questions on them. So we're gonna get to it, you guys. We're gonna jump right into this video.
Are we doing you answer one? No, we should both answer, right?
Yeah,
To see.
both.
Okay. All right.
So we'll take turns grabbing, and then we'll both answer. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, go
Let's
ahead.
do it.
Take the
You
lead.
go first.
No. Okay. The first one. All right. Would you rather? Why did I start like this? Would you rather have your best friend steal your man or your money?
Oh, we're coming in heavy.
Like the first one, and this is what we get.
Well, it depends. Like, does my man have money?
See,
Like,
that's
hold on.
I don't know, just your man or your money. And you were in love with your man, or we were in love with our man. I think I would rather have my best friend steal my man.
Yeah, my man for sure.
Because if my man wanted to be stolen, then go with her.
You can't steal a man that doesn't want to be stolen.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yep. I say the man. Steal my man. Whatever. Don't steal my money.
Not only that, but I'd rather cry about my man being stolen and like a G.
You're gonna cry with your dollars.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry at the strip club that night.
Yeah.
Buy some drinks.
No, because your money. What if it was like all your money, and then your whole life could change because if they had a way to empty your bank account, and then it was like that's more problems than just stealing the man. Like whatever, fuck you, go with her.
Yeah.
So
no, for sure. Take the man. Give me my money, honey. Yep. I don't want no parts of it.
Nope.
Okay. Here we go. Question number 2. Would you rather be canceled for something you didn't do or exposed for something you actually did?
Oh, so canceled for something you didn't do or be exposed for something you did. I think I'd rather be exposed.
Yeah, I'd rather be exposed for something I actually did because if I did it, like I'm going to stand on it regardless.
Yeah.
So...
And not only that, but if you're either going to get canceled or exposed, it's still bad both ways. Yeah. So might as well it be bad for something I actually did than for something I didn't do.
I do some crazy stuff, though.
You're like, shit.
I'm just kidding.
You're like, fuck, what are we talking about?
Right. No, I would rather get exposed.
Yeah, I think I would rather get exposed. And I mean, I didn't say I was going to, like, lie about the situation if I got exposed. Like, no, it wasn't me. But rather get exposed.
Definitely.
Would you rather be someone's biggest regret or never be remembered at all?
Be someone's biggest regret.
Me too.
I would
so they can remember me like,
remember me.
I'm always going to be right here.
The reason, I'll be their regret.
Biggest regret also. Like, I want to, if I was that important or if I was not that important in your life, like I want you to always like be like in your deathbed and be thinking about me like fuck this girl, like she ruined my life instead of not being remembered. Like that's boring.
Yes.
Nope.
Hey, we're toxic, Loki. We're toxic.
I know everyone's gonna be like, is this what they really think? No, guys, we have a nice heart sometimes also.
Yeah. Would you rather let your best friend read your last 10 DMs or your last 10 Google searches? My best friend, she can read them both. Either way, they're both funny. Like, I Google the dumbest things. Like,
me too.
Yesterday, what did I Google that he was, like, laughing at me? What was it? It was, like, the simplest...
Like something dumb?
It was dumb. Like, it was stupid, and I Googled it. And yeah, my Google search is crazy.
I think I wouldn't care, like either one, because my DMs, obviously there's nothing going on there, and then Google, like it's stupid shit too. Like I'll Google, like I think yesterday we were watching a movie and then it was something about something truffle, garlic truffle, or it's
Yeah.
like a food or something. And on the show, they were like, "Oh, Google it." So then I'm like, "What is whatever truffle?" So
You don't know what truffle is?
truffle is chocolate, isn't it?
No.
What the fuck is
You've
truffle?
never had like truffle fries?
No,
You're lying.
I've had a chocolate truffle.
We're gonna have to go get like something truffle. It's like garlic with parmesan. It gives kind of like you know, like Wingstop, they have the garlic
Like,
parmesan wings.
yeah,
It's kind of like that, but
like
like on
dust.
fries
It
and
was
stuff
something
like
like that,
that.
like garlic truffle. But I think it has like a double meaning because when I Googled it, it was like that. It was something like garlic, whatever. It was like food, but then it was like something sexual too. So
Oh,
it was like, oh, I think
now,
in the,
now I gotta Google it. What
yeah,
is the sexual part of it?
it was.
I'm like, wait a minute.
I don't
Now I
want to
gotta
say,
find out.
like, I don't want to say, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something about like the butthole and I don't know. It was something like something sexual. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I was like, oh, okay, this is what it means. And imagine me being over there like, oh, I love garlic truffle.
I have to Google it now because
Yeah,
maybe I like both truffles and I
yeah.
don't even know that or something. I
Like,
don't
I
know.
love truffle. And what is it, something bad and you go around telling
I
people
know,
you love
right?
garlic truffle or whatever. So, yeah, no, I've only had chocolate truffles and that's what I thought it was. Like, it's just
Mm-mm.
like a little chocolate thing. I
Well,
don't
we're
know.
gonna have to for sure our next like
Google it.
no our next like time that we need to sit down and have drinks, we're gonna have to go somewhere where they have like truffle
I feel
fries
like
or
we haven't
something.
had lunch in a long time.
No,
I
we
think because we do
haven't.
this now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So,
we do need lunch.
uh huh. Would you rather date someone insanely jealous or someone who never gets jealous at all?
Oh,
Someone who never gets jealous.
yeah,
I could never deal with someone that's over like, why'd you smile at him? Why'd you look? Why'd you walk? Why'd you talk? Like, no.
yeah. I would definitely would rather date somebody that does not get jealous because I already did the whole somebody that is overly jealous
Yeah.
and it was always problems. It doesn't matter. It could be the small. Like one thing that I would always get accused of is playing with my hair. Like I guess
Like,
that
you're
like meant
flirting? That's
something. Yeah,
like
I don't
high
know. And I'm
school.
like I wouldn't
Yeah.
even be talking to nobody. I'd just be sitting there like grabbing my hair, and he'd be like, "Why are you doing that?"
Or
Like,
like, yeah, I like, or even like smiling at someone at the drive-through or something. People get like all crazy about that, and
yeah,
it's like, no, I would
no,
rather be. And I wouldn't even think someone that's not jealous. I wouldn't even think that. Oh, they're not jealous because they don't love me or they don't think. I just think that's not like. I feel like I'm not a jealous person. Like with my
mm-mm.
husband, like I'm just like
Yeah, there's really
whatever.
no
Like,
point of being jealous because I feel like at the end of the day, like I'm the type of person I don't get jealous because I'm the type of person like if I'm with somebody, like I'm gonna show them off, like
yeah,
you know what
like
I mean,
that's my man or that's my
yeah,
yeah. So
like
yeah, no,
pop
I
their
don't.
shit so they can see what I got, type shit. Like,
And if anything, I feel like I remember when Lexi used to do cheer. This was when she was really little. There was like this lady, and we used to call her Andrew's. Well, we used to be like, "Oh, you're cougar," to
yeah,
Andrew. And that lady was like in love, like not in love, but we would be like, she was older, right? Like older, but she was really nice. Like she looked really nice, like a really nice looking white lady.
yeah,
But she had to be like in her 50s, and like she could be sitting down and just like sitting there. She was pretty quiet. And if we would walk in and she would turn around and she would see him, she would get out of her seat and go and be like, "Hi, how are you? How are you doing?" And she would make it so like I would be sitting like standing next to him
yeah.
and she would just be like, "Hi," and then just look at
Oh,
him and just keep talking. So we would always be, or she would be like leaving because she would drop off like her daughter, at
mm-hmm.
cheer, and then we would be like, in the car, and she would roll her window down and be like, "Oh, hi, how are you guys doing? You guys are not staying today for practice," but mostly like looking
Andrew,
at Andrew.
yeah,
So we would always joke and we would always be like, "Oh, like you're cougar, you're cougar," but it was
mm-hmm.
never like if. I think if I was
It
like the
wasn't
jealous
serious,
type,
yeah,
yeah, like I would have gone off, but it was just like,
yeah. You know
just
what you got,
yeah,
it's not going
like
nowhere.
I would even be like, because she had a really nice truck, this like GMC, I think it was like a Denali, and it was like super new at that time, and I would be like, well, I mean,
Yeah,
like if she's gonna leave us the truck, then
right.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. I'm not a jealous person, so I would want to be with somebody that's not jealous either.
Yeah, not
I feel like it
jealous.
would just flow so much
Just
better.
more arguments. Nope, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Mm-mm. Here we go.
Oh, so I think we've agreed in like on all of them, right? So
Yeah,
far?
so far.
Okay. All right. So we're both the same level of toxic.
Yes. Would you rather have your partner openly flirt with other people or never compliment you again?
Never compliment me. For me,
no, I like compliments.
I don't care to get
How am I
compliments
supposed to know that you still like me?
because they're still there. Like, I don't know. Like, they still do other things for you. You know what I mean? Like, if they're still there and they're nice to you and they're like, deal with your bullshit. Like, I feel like I'm the type of person that I don't have to be like reminded all the time. Like, if anything, if he was 24/7, like, oh, you look so pretty. Oh, you're so nice. Oh, that looks good on you. I would be like, bro, I'm your wife. Like, stop. But I think it's because we're already husband and wife.
Right. Okay.
But if it was like your boyfriend, I would want your boyfriend, like a boyfriend, to be like
complimenting you all the time. Yeah.
Well, at least that. But like being openly flirty, I wouldn't like that.
I think it's too because I'm in like a new stage of like a relationship, and you're already like.
But in those two, like, would you rather have like your new man openly flirt with other people to where you're like, did they used to date? Did they used to talk? Why is he flirting? Or would you rather just him never really say anything to you about like any compliments to you or anyone else?
Probably, I'm not gonna lie, probably
openly flirt.
I don't
Why
know.
You are leaning to that one?
Yes, because
no.
if this is the case, if he okay, hear me out, you guys, hear me out. If he's gonna openly flirt with other people, I'm gonna go flirt with other people too, but not openly. But I am. At least he's doing it where I can see it, and I'll just do the same thing like where he can't see it, because that tells me he's not serious. You know what I mean? If you're flirting with other people, then that tells me a lot.
Yeah.
So I would rather him openly flirt with other people. That way.
So that I guess for you it makes sense because you rather see him and try to see for who he is and just openly and like see it. Right. But with me being married, why would I want my husband to be openly flirting with other women? Like I would just rather like you don't even tell me I like look good. It's fine. Like I know how I look, whatever.
The one question that we did.
Yeah, but I think that's because of our situation.
Yeah, we're like a whole different.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we're not exactly the same. Okay, so there might be some.
But we kind of surprises. Are because if I was married for that long, I would do. I would rather not have compliments too.
Yeah, and the other way around. Like if I was single, I see her point of view. Like why you would want to know. Okay. Would you rather marry someone who hates your family or someone your family hates?
I would rather.
I would rather marry someone that hates my family.
Why?
Because I think it's easier. Like if my partner hated my family, they can just stay home and I can go with my family, as opposed to like if my family hates him and I try to bring him to functions and they hate him, they can't stand him, then I probably wouldn't go to family functions because I don't know. Like I feel like it's
that makes sense. Or they're gonna like suck it up for you. Cause like my sister didn't like my ex, and she would just suck it up all the time
and just like pretend.
Yeah, well, not pretend, but like I guess like he's there, he's not going anywhere. Like,
well, I guess.
But like if you ask her to this day, she's like, I never liked him.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's a tough one. Now that you're saying it like that, like because now marry someone who hates your family, like it depends on what time. Because not what time. Sorry.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just getting over a cold. I went to Vegas for 5 days. A long time.
Yeah.
I went to Vegas for a long time, and
was the weather nice?
Yeah.
I think it was coming back. Maybe you.
Yeah.
It was cold here. Yeah. So okay, back to because if they hate my family, like that kind of sucks. Like because but they can't hate my family. My family is fun. There's no way.
So like if he hates your family, it's gonna be harder. I feel like because he has to suck it up for like with everyone. If they hate him, they all just have to suck it up
for him.
For one person. Yeah,
that's true. Because if they hate him, they can like act like they don't. Well, yeah, act like they don't, and you can still do family things, I guess. Right. As to where he hates them, he's just not want to do anything. And then it depends on what kind of husband you have, because he could be like, "No, I hate your family. We're not going." Right. Like as a whole.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I don't have this problem, so we're good.
I would rather have my family hate him.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, I guess. Me too.
I
I
want to know
guess
what
like
you guys say.
yeah, I guess I'm like 50-50. So that one, what do you think? I don't know. It's like a tough one
Put in
because
the
either way,
comments down below. What would you guys rather have?
it's like it sucks.
Yeah.
And it's like the whole family. If it
Man.
was one person, it would be different. Like one person hates him or he hates one person, but like the whole family,
Yeah, that's
yeah, no, that's a tough one.
would you rather stay in love with someone forever who doesn't love you back, or fall out of love with someone who loves you deeply? I would rather stay in love with somebody who doesn't love me back.
I wouldn't. The other way around.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
No.
It's
The
gonna
other
hurt so bad.
no, because they say as
Oh wait, fall out of love with someone who loves you deeply.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd rather fall
That
out of love. Yeah, sorry.
no, because the other way around, the first one was something like you love the person so much, but they don't love you
Love me
back.
back.
So
Yeah,
it's gonna be like very toxic because you're always gonna be so in love with that person.
and then
As
it's gonna
to where
kind of.
like if you fall out of love with them, but they love you deeply, they're gonna do whatever they can and want to like. I don't know. I think that yeah.
For sure, I'd rather fall out of love with somebody that loves me deeply.
Yeah. And I've always, I think it was a podcast actually that I was listening to, and I was like, that kind of makes sense. It said that the relationships, some of the relationships that have the most problems and fights and arguments and all that is when the woman loves the man more.
Yeah.
That's when it gets crazy. They get toxic. It gets like out of hand, like because the woman is like deeply in love. As to oppose when the man is the one that's in love, then it works out better. Mm-hmm. So always
be with somebody. Well, always find a man that loves you more than you.
Yeah, that you love him.
You love him, yeah.
And it'll work out.
For sure.
For sure. I mean, not for sure. Don't quote me on this because I don't want somebody to come back like, you lied. All right. Okay, so would you rather have your partner cheat on you but never find out, or know every single detail about the affair? I don't want to know nothing.
I want to know every.
I don't want to know nothing.
I want to know every single detail because if it ever comes down to it, like I don't want to be out here looking stupid. Like I don't want to even look dumb. And then if it ever comes to me, like, because she's over there thinking like, yeah, that's why I was with your man, but she can't do that if I already know about it. Like, yeah, I know about it, and what?
That's true. I guess if have your partner cheat on you and you never find out, that is true because then you feel like dumb. But also, I feel like if you know every single little detail, it's just gonna haunt you. Like it's just gonna be, especially if you stay with that person, like it's just gonna replay in your head, like, oh, they went here and they went that, and then this happened, and you know, like it was this day and they saw each other this many times, and I feel like it would be more like in my head.
Sorry.
I mean, I want to know that he cheated, but I don't want to know every single detail. Yeah. That's not an answer on here, but ideally,
you're like in between.
Yeah, ideally, I think I wouldn't, like you said, I wouldn't want to not know.
See those girls on Facebook, and they're like, if only she knew. Like,
yeah.
Look how like
stupid you look.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like I feel bad for her because like she don't know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, she doesn't know, and it's always the girls that are up in your face or something that are like the ones that you have to be worried about. So yeah, in a perfect ideal world, I guess I would want to know about it, but I don't want to know details. But if it came down to would you rather, like I have to pick one, life or death, I think I would just know the details. Yeah, and then we'll figure it out after that.
Yeah. All right, would you rather be in a passionless marriage with a loyal partner or an exciting marriage with a serial cheater? Ooh.
Loyal partner.
I don't know. I like
adventures.
Excitement. Yeah, I like adventures. So I'm gonna say I'd rather be with a exciting marriage with a serial cheater.
But it's your husband. It's not like it's your boyfriend. Like
I feel like
it's your husband and he's just cheating on you all the time. But it's okay because
how much money he got? No, I'm just kidding. But like my thing is like yeah, no, I'd rather do the exciting marriage with a serial.
Really?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think if it was like a boyfriend or something, like a fling, it's like whatever. Like if you cheat, you cheat. But your husband,
at some point, like I know a lot of people and they have like tons of money and they're like just together for the business, and like the men are always out cheating.
Yeah,
and
the women stay because like I would say too.
Yeah, well, not only that, but it's a hassle to like start all over, and they're
Uh-huh.
already older, and
Yeah, everything's set
so
up. Like their whole
yeah,
life, their insurances, everything is set up. And I also feel that, I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I would think that situations like that, like the woman probably has like, a pool boy or like something too. I don't
yeah,
think they're
yeah.
completely like
Also,
innocent.
I feel like it's more common than people think.
Yeah, I
Like people
think
are
it
probably
is.
watching this thinking right now, like, "Oh my god, Vanessa!" Like, no, like it's actually like I can name probably 8 people like that off the top of my head that I personally know.
Like that,
Like it's
know?
actually, yeah, like it's actually not that I know, but like I know of.
Oh,
So like
I'm
it's
I'm over
actually
here
really
thinking about like
common.
movies and stuff. Like, oh,
No,
the wife's like having a fling with the pool boy while the husband is like
mm-mm.
out of town, and they're in their multi-million-dollar home, like type of deal. I think in that case it would be like, what is it called, the TikTok that, like, oh, I'm blind. Is it blind?
I don't
The
know.
I'm blind,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
blind. Like I didn't see
yeah.
nothing.
But yeah, I can. It's actually more common, especially with
Yeah.
like the older
Uh huh.
people with more money.
Yeah.
It's more common for them.
I guess. Wait, what was the question? I don't know. I guess the I don't know. I still think I would pick number one,
The
just because I'm like,
fabulous
yeah, I
marriage.
just like I don't know. I don't like surprises.
Yeah.
I like things to remain how they should.
Okay. Okay. So that's the first one that we like didn't agree on.
Yeah,
Like
like
completely.
completely. Like
Yeah.
I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you rather accidentally send a sex tape to your family group chat or your coworkers?
My coworkers.
I would rather send it to the family group chat.
My coworkers because like
You'll quit the next day.
yeah, I just be done and go look for another job. Well, actually, no, I don't care who sees me. Yeah, I don't know. Coworker. I'm still thinking
Coworker.
coworker. Yeah.
I think for me right now, I mean, if I planned on keeping my job, I would say family group chat, because I feel like my family wouldn't really, and we're talking about like immediate family, probably not like, the 300 members of my family.
Yeah.
My sister would probably be like, you're gross. My brother would probably like look at it and like turn it off right away, like not look at it. My mom would like probably watch it
Watch
and be
it.
like, why, like what the hell was that, or
Yeah.
something. So I feel like there's not really anyone that I would be like super scared, and it's not like I have a dad to like, I would be scared of my dad if my dad
Okay.
saw it. Not that, if I had a dad, like a relationship or whatever. But there's not really anybody that I would be worried about.
Yeah.
And I feel like they would all more like exit out or be like gross than like anything. But my coworkers, if I was planning on staying, I could not look at them in the face. I would have to quit. So
Yeah, see, you can quit your job, but you can't like quit from your family. You know what I mean? Like your brother's always gonna see like what you look like down there.
I mean,
Like,
someone's got to be the Kardashian.
oh, you're right. You're
And it's like the family were just like, whatever, take
right.
one for the team.
Yeah, I feel you
Yeah,
right
no,
there.
I feel like still my family. If I planned on keeping the job or
It would
whatever.
be
But
okay.
if not, then if I was just like, oh, F this job, then
Yeah, whatever.
yeah. But I feel like my family also wouldn't show the video or message to anyone else.
All right, guys, we are back. The camera had cut out, so I don't know what you guys got from the last question, but we're gonna move on
To the next
the
one.
next
So
one. This one says, "Would you rather be amazing in bed but never find true love, or be terrible in bed and have the perfect relationship?" I would rather be terrible in bed
and have the perfect
yeah,
relationship, because at that point, if they're already with you and the relationship's perfect, then why does it matter?
yeah,
Like they love me or whatever for
for
whatever I bring
yeah,
to the table, even if I don't bring anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then like if we're being realistic, like there's so many like toys out there that you don't even have to be good in bed. Like just make
It'll
it
figure
work.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I feel like at that point, if it's between just that and having the perfect relationship, like you're already here. So
yeah.
yeah, that was easy. Would you rather have all your DMs leaked or your camera roll?
My camera roll. For sure, my camera roll. My DMs, I'm talking about like crazy stuff in my DMs. Definitely, and not only that, my DMs will not just expose me, but other people. So
Yeah, for you, I feel
definitely
like
my
it's
camera roll.
different. For me, I think I would rather expose my DMs because there's nothing.
Nothing in
I mean,
there.
they're like, she's married. What
And
are
what
we
about
texting her
me? What about
about?
our DMs?
They're
What
never
about
mind.
ours?
Do they
We have juicy DMs.
do they delete after 24 hours?
Like, yeah, they
It
do.
depends on who they were leaked to, I guess. No, but no. Camera roll. I act like I have like nudes on there. I don't. Why am I making this so hard? I really don't. So that's it.
Camera roll?
Camera roll. I mean,
Yeah.
what are you gonna find?
Yeah,
Nothing.
for me too, camera roll. Would you rather date someone who's obsessed with social media or someone who has no social media at all? Someone with no social
No
media.
social media.
Like, that's an easy.
Yeah, easy one. No social media.
Yeah.
Like, especially as a guy. Like, what do you need social media for? Would you rather be known as a cheater or be known as someone who got cheated on?
Be known as someone that got cheated on.
Yeah, cheated on.
For sure.
Yeah. Then I could just blame everything like, well, they cheated on me. Well, they
Yeah.
cheated on me. Like,
Yeah.
they left.
Yeah.
And when you're known as a cheater, then no.
It's a whole different story. Would you rather go broke for clout or be rich and have 0 followers? I would rather be rich and have
Rich and 0 followers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then at that point, what's the point? I mean, for clout. But if your clout is not making you money, then what's
the point?
Yeah. It's not that important. It's not that serious. Would you rather go viral for something embarrassing or never go viral at all? It depends on what level.
Viral for something embarrassing.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I do embarrassing stuff all the time. Somehow, like, embarrassing things just happen to
just
me.
happen. Yeah, because I feel like there would be nothing really, like it would be embarrassing, but not to the point where it's like, oh my God, like, yeah.
I don't really get embarrassed, I feel like, too. Like, I just.
It is what it is. Like, something embarrassing and go viral. I don't care.
Would you rather lose your phone for a year or lose your best friend for a year? I would rather. I need my phone.
I know.
I need my best friend.
Like lose them as like not see them because then I could just call you or text you or like lose them like I could just pretend that you're
use my phone to call you.
Yeah, I can pretend that you're on vacation for a year.
Yeah.
I mean, you need your phone. Like, I feel like that one's kind of dumb because it's like a necessity. Like, you need your phone for your kids, for your like to call here, call doctor is not just So I'm sorry, we're not going to see each other for a year. At least we agree. Would you rather have a child who tells you everything or a child who tells you nothing? Tells me everything.
Everything.
Yeah, tells me everything. I want to know. Because then I can tell you what freaking dumb decisions you're doing or not doing, or how your frontal lobe has not developed and you're dumb.
Would you rather be rich but distant parent? Would you rather be a rich but distant parent or a broke but super involved one?
Super involved.
Yeah.
What's the point of being rich and not being there? Because they're gonna throw it in your face, like in the long run. Like, I don't care if you don't give me all the money, you weren't there. Like, no, and I want to be there.
Yeah, it's just gonna be bad.
That one's easy. Would you rather let your child? Ooh, this is a good one. Would you rather let your child date someone twice their age, or someone who's been married and has kid or kids?
Ooh,
but closer to their age, probably. I'm assuming
twice their age. So if we're talking 18, ooh.
So what's 8? What's us doing the math? 8 was 18 times 2. 36. 36
and 18.
36 and 18. No, that's older than me. Old. Yeah, that's way too old.
I would rather, I guess, kids. Like,
yeah, like if someone was around her age and they had a kid or a couple kids, I mean, shit happens. But no, yeah, that age, that's a huge age difference. Not twice.
Would you rather raise your children alone or co-parent with your worst ex?
Alone.
I'd rather raise them alone.
Yeah. I would rather raise them alone. I don't. She said, alone!
I'm going through it now, and I'm like, I don't even ask for anything anymore. Like, I'm done. I don't want to ask for nothing. I don't even care if he's there. Like, I'm over it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
saying he's not there. I'm just saying I don't care if he.
yeah.
I
If you had
low-key
the choice,
prefer him not to be there, but whatever. He's there. Like,
definitely alone, because then you can make all the decisions or not make the decisions, and you know you're just by yourself. Then like, especially if you know you didn't have a good relationship with your ex. I mean, because it just says does it say your toxic,
your worst ex.
your worst ex.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not just an ex, because it could be an ex and they not
Mhm.
bad. Yeah, no, nope, alone. Would you rather have a kid at 16 or at 45? 16.
16.
Been there, done
All
that.
over again, yeah.
Yeah, 16. 45, no. At 45, I am trying to be living my best life with my kids being adults. And yeah, no.
We're all going to go on vacation together.
Yeah.
Would you rather read your partner's mind or have access to their phone 24 hours?
Read their mind.
Read their mind.
Read their mind, definitely. Because at least mine, he leaves his phone now, so I want to know what the hell he's thinking.
Yeah.
He's probably like, this bitch, like, it's okay, babe, and beat her ass. Sometimes he looks at me like that too,
and
like,
then you put like an outfit on, you're like, what do you think? And he's like,
good.
Like
He'll be like, oh, I mean, if you like it, oh, dang, that's how you feel. Would you rather get back with your ex or be single forever?
Be single forever, forever and ever,
forever and ever till the end of time.
Like, I'm just gonna be single.
Yeah, single forever. I mean, who's my ex? I don't know, but I guess single forever.
Would you rather walk in on your parents or have them walk in on you? I'd rather have them walk in on me.
No, I would rather walk in on my parents.
I could not get that out of my brain.
I would rather walk in on my parents.
Ew, just thinking about like my mom. Ugh.
Yeah, but then if she walks in on you, like, that's not embarrassing?
Well, no, let me tell you a story. So, the one time me and my ex made a movie when I was like 14. Like, I was young. And maybe I was even 15, like right before I got pregnant. And back then, the cell phones, they had their own SD card.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was a Razor phone.
Yeah.
It had its own SD card. And my ex had like put the phone like between his legs, and he was like laying there, and I was like on top. And anyways,
he was holding it good.
Yeah.
He was like.
So fast forward, my mom,
she saw the video. Don't tell me.
Phone. But remember, back then you had to delete it out of the phone and the SD
and the card. Yeah.
So I deleted it out of the phone, and then she took the SD card, and it was there. So you remember my mom? Well, I don't know if you remember, but she always had a computer.
Yeah. She was always on her computer too. Always, yeah.
And she called me over one day and like put it on the big computer, like the video. Yeah. So it is what it is.
Would you say you were just like, oh, my bad?
I think we just started laughing.
I think with me, I would rather walk in on my parents, because then it would be like, oh, you should be embarrassed, not me. As to, even though I'm like a grown ass woman,
yeah,
like I still don't even like to talk about sex or anything like that around my mom. Yeah. Like when they say something, or like it's just kind of like, oh, like yeah. Like in my situation, so I would rather the other way around. Okay, so would you rather staying on the topic, I guess, date someone who talks too much during sex or someone who never makes a sound?
Talk to me.
Talks too much, like over talks.
No, yeah, talk to me.
It depends on what they're saying.
I was just reading a thing the other day, and it was like,
because what
you can't be talking to me during sex. Don't be whispering in my ear, because if I don't hear you, I'm like, huh? What
was that again? Yeah, I think it depends on what are you talking to me about. Like, is it like talk to get things going?
What are you talking to you about?
I don't know. Like, did you forget to take the laundry out? I don't fucking know.
You're married.
I don't know. I mean, I guess.
Okay, I like when somebody talks me through it.
I think I would get annoyed. Like, at my husband. It would be like, just shut the fuck up. Like, just go. But then also, I think that someone who doesn't make a sound, like not even nothing, is like, bro, are you alive?
Yeah.
You know? But I think I would get more annoyed if it was my husband, if you're just like talking like, can you stop? Like, you just, yeah.
No, talk to me. Would you rather never be able to use Snapchat again or never be able to use TikTok? I would rather not use Snapchat. I need TikTok. Yeah. Like, I look everything up on TikTok.
Yeah. Everything. Literally everything.
If you want to know something, just look it up on TikTok.
Yeah. Not even Google. It's just, I mean, there's certain things I Google, but like anything that I visually need to see how to make, how to do, how to whatever TikTok.
I was just Googling like Easter basket ideas, like just to get like different ideas
Like how
yesterday. So yeah, I definitely need
a lot of recipes. That's where I look up all my recipes because I think I'm like a visual person. So if I see it, how you're like making it, I'm like, or I want to see like if it looks good. Like, oh, that looks good. I'll make that. But yeah, I don't care about Snapchat. Like, take it away. I don't care. Oh, speaking of TikTok, it's supposed to leave, right?
Oh yeah, on Saturday.
Yeah. Well, by the time this is out,
I seen on the news this morning that Amazon wants to buy it. So
yeah, I saw that. So hopefully, I mean, and hopefully things don't change when someone else buys it because I feel like it is going to change.
Yeah.
But I guess by the time this podcast is out, it will either be like it'll be owned by someone else or it'll be just gone.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, would you rather stay in a miserable marriage for the kids or leave and struggle financially? Leave. I would rather leave and struggle financially.
Yeah, leave and struggle financially.
Like stay because of the kids.
No,
nah.
I did that for too long. Would you rather have your embarrassing drunk videos go viral or have your entire internet history leaked? My embarrassing drunk videos.
Embarrassing drunk videos. I think they're actually be cool. Crazy, like they're your entire, like your whole life. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I look up some crazy stuff, you guys.
Yeah, or I'd be looking up people too. I don't want people, and then especially now, like no, never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah. She's like, oh, that's too much.
That's how well I'll say a little bit about it, but there was like another realtor that posted something and it was like, and I was like, oh my god, I can so relate. We were even having a conversation about it because it was something like when you go in someone's house that you've never been to, and then you're like, oh my god, you changed the wall or you changed the color, and they're kind of like, you've never been here, but it's like, oh, I already looked up your house. I already saw the pictures before it was like on sale and everything, so you're just kind of like, oh, I mean, I don't know, did you change the colors? Yeah. So yeah, no, I look too much random shit up. Okay, so would you rather walk around all day with a visible hickey or have your ex's name tattooed on your body for a year?
Have my ex's name tattooed on my body for a year. As long as I can take it off after that.
Yeah.
I do not like hickeys.
I don't like hickeys either. I would rather have my ex's name tattooed for a year and then it's gone because I think hickeys are trashy and I think it's, I don't know, I think it's like a way of saying like, look, I have sex.
Oh.
Like I think, and anytime I see someone with a hickey, it's very.
I got a hickey probably like 2 months ago in the bar. Like I don't even know how it happened that fast. And
but see, that's the thing. Like I okay, keep going. Sorry.
I just felt like so like
little.
Yeah.
I think that I relate hickeys to sex, and even if like if it happened, like, because I know that sometimes it just happens. Like you could be just making out, or you could be like you said, like at a bar or something, and it just happens. But I'm just gonna like what is it called? Associated with sex. Like, oh, you just had a crazy night, and you're saying like, oh, look, like I just had sex last night, or like a guy, like, oh, look, they're mine.
So what about when you're pregnant? Like, it's not like, oh, I just had sex 3 months ago.
No, but it's like
the reason I'm asking because I was thinking about that the other day. I was thinking about it like I seen this couple when I was on my walk. I seen this couple walking, and then they were like they were like just your average American family, and they had 2 kids already. And she was like there. She looked for probably about 5 months, and I thought to myself like, just the fact of knowing like they have sex.
Yeah, I was just gonna tell you that. Like, isn't it crazy that when someone's pregnant and you see them pregnant or like, you know, whatever, and you're like celebrating their baby shower and everything, or even before that, and you're just like, oh my god, you're pregnant, congratulations. And it's like everyone is congratulating you on having sex, and like everyone knows that like how far are you? Like, yeah, how far are you? 3 months? Oh, 3 months ago, like it was a good one. Yeah, and it's just like such a like it becomes so about the baby and like, oh my god, congratulations, and you're a mom, and it's like, bro, like they, you know,
they had sex 3 months
yeah, that's true. But I guess I don't know. It just looks trashy to me. The hickeys, they just look very like trashy. Like you can you be really pretty, have your hair done, your makeup, be dressed nice, and if you have a hickey, it's like, like it instantly gives trashy.
Younger, I used to have like them all over.
I've never liked them. I've never like, even when it's like, and it like I know it's going to become one. It's just like no, like go to the site now. No, I don't know, not my thing.
Would you rather wake up next to your ex or wake up in a stranger's bed with no memory of the night before? Wake
My
up.
ex.
I would rather wake up in a stranger's bed. I'm not even joking. I would rather wake up
I'm
in a
sure in your
stranger's bed.
situation you would rather wake
As
up in
long
a
as I
stranger's
don't
bed.
remember anything, I would rather wake up in a stranger's bed.
I would rather wake up next to my ex. At least I know, like, I know them. Because if it was a complete stranger, it'd be like,
I vibe
what
with
happened?
people. I'd wake up and be like, "Oh hey,
Hey, how are you?
yeah,
Did you
have
make
a
me breakfast?
dinner." Yes, that's me. That's me.
I would be like, the first thing I would do would be like,
Like,
look around. Okay, we're good. All right. So, would you rather never have to work again, but not be allowed to travel, or travel the world, but always be broke?
travel the world and always be
Yeah.
broke.
Because I guess if you have enough money to travel the world, then you're not
You're not
completely
that broke.
broke.
Yeah.
Instead of like, what's the point of having all, I mean, not all the money, but never having to work, but you can't do anything.
Right.
Can't try, like, you're just in your little town.
Yeah.
No, travel.
Would you rather have a partner who only wants to be intimate once a month or one who needs it 3 times a day? I just had this conversation this morning.
I
I'm not
say,
even joking.
why do I feel like I know what you're going to say? I say once a month.
I say 3 times a day.
Oh no. Who has
I
time
just
for
had this
that?
conversation.
That would give me like that would actually annoy me. That would be like, it's cuz I'm not a very like touchy person. I'm not like
Yeah.
a very like, I don't know. It would be like go find a hobby, like I can't do this. No.
No, yeah,
Stopping your day.
once a
Well,
month is too. It's too. What do you do like in between?
nothing. You go to sleep. You go to sleep, you chill, you watch TV, you eat like
No, I would rather do it
3
3 times
times a day. That's a lot.
a day.
I mean, one day it would be like, okay, 2 days, but like just 3 times a day, every day for the rest of your life. No. I guess two would be easy because one would be like the morning and then one could be like
At
night, but
night,
just
yeah.
the middle in between, like lunchtime or
Those are the
something.
best ones. Like the ones where you sneak off for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, no,
No,
it's
okay.
okay.
Yeah. Well.
See, okay, another one. All right, okay. I'm so fucking married, guys. I swear. I'm like 80 at heart. Would you rather have a partner who only wants to be intimate? You put in the wrong pile. I'm like, wait, why does this?
I was so into it.
Yes. Okay, no, not that one. Would you rather have your partner cheat on you with an ex or with the new person that you don't know?
An ex.
An ex?
Definitely an ex.
No. Why an ex?
That tells me that they like they still want to be with me, quote unquote.
They just cheated on you. They want to be with me. They love me.
Me painting all the red flags green. They still want to be with me, but like
there was something there. No,
they don't want to be with them. I don't know. I don't care. I
just don't cheat on me.
I'm better than the ex, so like I don't know.
No, I think that okay, this is my reasoning, right? I think that I would rather be a new person. Why? Because a new person could be like a coworker, someone they just met, someone it was just for like looks, someone that it was just for whatever, like just someone new. An ex, especially if they were dating for a while, that means that you still have some type of feelings or something because it's like, why would you go back to an ex?
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Like, that's kind of like really like an ex. Like, that means, and then it would have me questioning, like, have you guys ever stopped talking? Like, has this
What
been
else
going
have you
on for
guys
longer?
done?
Like, what
Yeah.
else, And I would definitely think that it's more than just sex if it was an ex.
Yeah.
Instead
But
of just.
I would still just rather be an ex because I'm more of like I don't want everybody in my business. So like at least like it's just between me, you, and the ex.
We could be we could keep it between us. It's okay.
Yeah.
No, you're freaking crazy. No, I guess a new person.
Would you rather lose your current friends or never make new friends again?
Never make
Never
new
make
friends.
new friends again.
Yeah, I don't care.
My friends are.
Yeah, I don't care for new friends.
Yeah.
And I think like now.
I don't even like new people.
Yeah, I think now even people that I meet, I just meet them and some of them like, we'll do things, but they're just more of, what is it called? Like acquaintances or
Mm-hmm.
like we'll do things, but I would never bring them in as like friends.
Like
so that,
to them,
yeah, that's fine. No new friends over here. Would you rather be the friend who's always the third wheel or the one who's always left out? Third wheel. I don't want to be left out.
Third wheel for sure.
Yeah. Bring me with. Fuck it. We'll all get drunk.
I'm the third wheel with you and Andrew.
In the middle of the seat.
Yeah, drunk at 3 a.m.
Yeah, no, that's actually fun. I like it. Yeah, third wheel. All the way.
Okay, would you rather date someone with a ton of baggage but great communication, or someone with no baggage and terrible communication?
Baggage. Communication. Because even if you have no baggage but you don't talk to me, you don't communicate, I don't know what's going on, then I don't really know you.
But you cannot have baggage and don't communicate.
No, two negatives don't make a positive. Would you rather have 1 million followers who don't really care about you, or 10,000 loyal followers who love everything you do? 10,000. Yeah.
10,000 loyal followers. Would you rather quit social media forever or post every personal detail of your life online? Quit social media. I think that people forget that we get to choose what we want to put out there and what we don't want to put out there.
Yeah.
So they think they already know every little
but they don't.
Of our life. Yeah, they definitely don't. So,
and I think like when it comes to every detail, that means like every detail. No, I would not want every detail of my life or my kid's life or anything put out there. So yeah, just quit. Would you rather have a friend who copies everything that you do, or one who never supports you? I think one who copies
everything I do.
Yeah. In a good way, I guess. Like, oh, whatever you want to do it, let's do it. Because one that never supports you is like, damn, are you even my friend?
Yeah.
Like, you're not supporting me?
Would you rather have a best friend who is brutally honest, or one who tells white lies to keep the peace? One that's honest.
Honest, whatever. Just tell me. Tell me, because I'm...
And sometimes I need that. Like, I need somebody to tell me what it is. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yep. So. And if that's a friend, the one that's going to tell you what, even the stuff you don't want to hear. Yeah. Like, don't make it all seem unicorns and rainbows. Like, tell me what I don't want to hear. Would you rather find out your partner slept with 100 people before you, or find out that they cheated on you once you were together?
100 people before me, I guess.
That's a lot of people.
It is. It is.
Like, but I guess if it was before you, well,
if it was before me, like, what can I do?
Yeah. What can you do? The only thing would be like, okay, 100 people is a lot. Is it going to keep going?
Like, if you're like tested and, you know,
you're good. Yeah.
So we're down to our last 2 cards for real this time.
Last 2.
Would you rather find out your partner has a secret child or a secret bank account? A secret bank account. Because when I find out, I'm spending it.
So you would... Wait. Would you rather find out that...
a secret child or a secret
a secret bank account? Because especially if we're married, because guess what? That's half mine.
Yeah.
And the child is like, where the fuck did this child come from?
Like, was the child before? Was the child after?
Yeah. If it was a child before, then it's like, I mean, it is what it is. But still, why?
Rather than have a secret bank account.
Yeah, secret bank account, because at that point it's like, well, it's our bank account now.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So the last one. Would you rather marry your first love or never get married at all? Never get married.
I like my first love.
Who was my first love?
I know who mine was.
I don't know, like, what do you mean? Like puppy love? Like, kind of like, oh, your first love, or like your first love?
Your first love.
Who the fuck was my first love? I'm trying so hard to think. Like, I know it wasn't my husband.
I would rather get married to my first love.
I don't know.
Because I do want to be married. Eventually.
But like now, like, okay, let's say now, would you go, if your first love was available and that was the only option, like right now?
Hell yeah.
You would go back. Wait, who's your first love?
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
Who's your...
I said who? You said yeah.
No, like I thought you were asking me like to tell you, like, tell me who.
Oh.
Okay. I'll beep that out. Oh yeah. No, yeah. I think that's cute. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. I like that one for you. Yeah. I don't know, guys. My first love has to be determined. Who the fuck? I don't think I loved anybody. Like, I'm such a cold-hearted. No. Like, I feel like anyone else, it was just kind of like,
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. But I also can't say that my husband was my first love, because I felt like he wasn't. I don't know. This one doesn't even apply to me, because I need to find out who my first love was. I don't know. I'll have the deets next episode because apparently I don't know who the hell. I need to pull my love letters. Do you know that I have a box. I really need to pull that out. I have a box that I've had since I was 12 or 13. And everyone, did you ever write me in school?
Probably, yeah.
Like, you know how you used to have
Yeah,
like the letters and fold them and like drop and like all that stuff? All the letters that like my friends, boys,
You
like
do?
anyone,
You
I have
have
them.
all
I have
those?
all of them.
No way.
Yes, I have I have some from Allie, like a lot of them.
That's so
I have from
cool.
Amanda. I have from like, because we were like besties.
Yeah.
And I have random ones because people would just write it like
Yeah.
just from random girls or guys. I have letters of guys confessing their love to me. I have like drawings of people, and I have it all like in a box.
That's so cool because nowadays like they don't even have that because everything's
it's like digital.
Yeah.
But the only thing with that is, okay, Andrew used to write me all these letters, right? We used to write each other back and forth, and I had a whole bunch of letters from him. And this is the stupidest thing I've ever done in my entire life. One time when I broke up with him, like we really broke up. I went to his house and I went in his room and I like just dumped him on his bed.
Oh.
And he probably threw them away because it's the ones he had wrote. So he just like got rid of them. And I think I have one letter from him. But I wish I had all of them because then that's cute. And that's the ones that I want to have. Yeah. But yeah, one time we were going through them and then we were like opening them. And he's like, I didn't know, whatever, liked you. And why the fuck is this person writing I love you? I was like, see, I was now you know. But yeah, I have them. So what's the point of me telling you that? I don't know. Something about, my first love. Yeah. I'm going to go back to my box and find out who my first love
is,
yeah.
You guys.
Yeah. So, for the next time.
That's that for this podcast. There was actually some really juicy questions in there.
They were good. A lot of them triggered my, I felt like I was team one, but then after hearing Vanessa's side, then it's like, I guess I could be either or.
Same. Because I guess there's always two sides to, you know what I mean?
It depends on the situation too, on every situation. But these that were pick one or the other, I guess if I had to pick one, but everything would depend on what about this or what about that?
Sure. Yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. And send us, don't forget we have our email in the description down below. Mm-hmm. Send us inquiries if you guys have any questions or
comments, concerns,
anything you guys want us to talk about. Let us know in the comments, or you can email us.
And also, someone mentioned that we should upload on Thursdays because of Thirsty Thursday. I don't know if you guys have noticed my tiny. I have the mini one. Okay, it's not like Vanessa's is huge and mine is tiny.
Look how little it is.
I have my daughter's tiny Stanley and she has the big one. So they said that we should upload on Thursdays for Thirsty Thursday, and I've been uploading on Wednesdays. So if you guys want me to, comment down below and let us know what days you guys want us to upload, Wednesdays or Thursdays.
Because I know some people work, some people, listen to it in the car. You guys let us know. That way we can accommodate you guys, and after all, we're doing this for you guys.
Yep.
So.
All right, so I guess we'll see you guys on our next podcast.
Bye.
Bye.